Since my last Cowboys video, a lot has happened. Actually, a better description would be not a lot has happened. One of the few exciting things was the NFL draft where the Cowboys got some promising rookies in Tyler Guyton, Rashawn Nealon, and Cooper Beebe, all joining a team that is in the state of uncertainty and confusion. Instead of going all in like Jerry teased, the front office's passiveness has led to unwanted storylines and added pressure. So many flaws with this team right now, but the biggest mistake, in my opinion, this offseason is the failure to reach agreements with Dak and CD. It's almost like they're afraid to make the wrong decision. They gotta get it perfect. When in reality, the wrong decision is not making a decision. Dak and CD could find a brand new home in an instant. Both of them had one of their best career years last season, yet no assurance for the future. Let's start with Dak. What good comes from not re-signing Dak? The only thing I can think of is you let Dak walk. You get nothing for him. But they would have more money to play with, allowing Trey Lance an opportunity with pieces around him. Like Jerry always says, one person wouldn't be taking all the pie. Now, does this translate to success, getting them to the point they were with Dak and even farther? Maybe. All I know as it stands right now, they have at least a top 10 QB in the league and one of, if not the best QB in the NFC, who's coming off a year that he almost won an MVP. But I get it, his last performance wasn't great in the playoffs. That's the only knock that keeps coming up. He doesn't play great in the playoffs, when in fact, he has a couple great playoff games in his resume, and yet only 6 of the top 10 paid QBs have ever made it to the conference championship game, and only one has ever won a Super Bowl. Multiple. Yet Dak's the only one with playoff issues, hence why they're giving him another prove-it year. To prove what? It doesn't make much sense to wait because the decision will still be hard next year unless he plays horrendous. If not, and the team has a similar result to last year, it's still going to be a tough decision to make, and you will be competing against all the other teams. He's an unrestricted free agent. He can take and look at other offers from other teams, pumping up his value even more, making it harder for the Cowboys to sign him, and if they do, making it even more costly. Whatever the end result will be, they are fortunate that at least Dak plays out his contracts like he always has, not forcing their hand, unlike CD. He will not play if they do not agree on a contract, and there are even rumors that he will request a trade if he does not get signed. You know, Cowboys fans might disagree on whether not to re-sign or sign Dak, but I think we all can agree that re-signing CD is the best option for the Cowboys. Why would you not after the production he showed? I don't understand what the holdup is. I do understand that contract negotiations can be difficult in cap management. But why wait for the leaves to fall? They've all fallen already. I mean, look at the contracts. Jalen Waddle signed a 3-year, $84.75 million deal. St. Brown signed a $77 million deal. And Justin Jefferson ended up signing a 4-year, $140 million deal. All the leaves have fallen, yet they still wait. Just to drive the storylines, I guess. But it just brings unneeded drama to the Cowboys. Cowboys training camp starts the 25th. If they don't have a deal done by then, what a way to start the 2024 season. What a fatal blunder. And what a way to foreshadow what's going to happen with Micah. Either way you look at it, the Cowboys are in a scary state of uncertainty. The consistency they have, I feel, is greatly underappreciated and might only be appreciated when it officially erodes. So much change could happen in these next years, and the decisions they make right now could decide whether this drought is going to last even longer or maybe finally end. No one has the right answer for what is to come, but in my opinion, the best option is to re-sign Dak as soon as possible. Come to an agreement. The market is what the market is. I would love to see both sides come to an agreement that favors both. But it's a business. I get why the Cowboys try to pay less, and I understand why the players try to get the most. I can only speak from an outside perspective. I have no idea the work that's being done to get these deals done or what's stalling them. But again, from my perspective, it just feels the Cowboys are too timid. They're too scared to make the wrong decision and overpay, causing them to not make a decision, costing them in the long run. I would rather them make a decision and live with it. Quit waiting for the leaves to fall and letting other teams manipulate and dictate the roster, or else the opportunity might just keep passing them up like it has for the past 20 plus years. All I know is that it's going to be an interesting year because on paper it looks like the Cowboys have regressed while the stakes have never been higher for many players on the team. Thank you for watching and let me know how you feel about the state of the Cowboys in these contract situations. Peace.